Hello, my name is Alex Caswell, and I am a wealth planner at RHS Financial. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to avoid some bad decisions, especially around restricted stock units. Restricted stock units being equity compensation that's very popular amongst a lot of tech companies. And specifically, what I want to talk about is how to take some of the emotion out of the decisions around what to do with your RSUs, specifically the endowment effect. So, when it comes to making good financial decisions, they are very hard to make when there are emotions involved. And when it comes to emotions and RSUs, the endowment effect tends to be a pretty nasty one. So, what is exactly endowment effect? The endowment effect simply means that if you own something, then you automatically assign a greater value to it than if you didn't own it. And this can play out in a variety of different scenarios. It's very typical when someone inherits a house from a deceased loved one or any other type of property. It could be, jewelry, it could be stock. And the same endowment effect plays a large role when it comes to restricted stock units. And this is clearly evident because when you look at a lot of individuals that work for tech companies, what their allocation really looks like is company stock and then everything else. So how does it play out when it comes to RSUs? How does it happen when you work for a tech company or for really any other company that compensates with restricted stock units? Well, really, you don't have a choice. When you work at a tech company, which anyone that works there is already familiar with this, every single time your RSU vests, you automatically become the proud owner of a portion of your company stock. So you don't really have a decision to make there. Your only decision was simply employment. And therefore, to some degree, you will experience some form of endowment effect. So how do you actually fight the endowment effect? Just like any other type of emotional bias or any type of emotions that are getting in the way of us making good decisions, it all starts by looking inside and asking yourself some questions. And specifically, the question that a lot of financial advisors like myself like to ask our clients or individuals that we meet is, if you had the same amount of cash as you currently do your company stock, would you take that cash, go on the open market, the stock market, and then buy the same amount in your company stock? So that's a big question. If you had the same amount of cash as your current company stock, would you take that cash and go buy the same amount of company stock that you currently have? For most people, that answer is no. If for you, by some crazy reason, that answer is yes, you really have to ask yourself, why is your company the best investment out there. Literally nothing else better. All right, good luck.